that looked as cute as I think it did. Hey guys, you know who it is. Do I have to go through the spiel every time? It's just Paul. And she brought baked goods. This is a little bit of an experiment because I have never put one of my pies on my head. Didn't know if it was going to be possible. Didn't know what the best method of delivery would be, or how my customers will be delivering their pies. So I've got it on a hard headband here. By the way, are you enjoying the tunes? I wanted to set the mood somehow. I don't even know if you can hear it. As usual, I'll watch the playback for 5 minutes and be like, wow, I'm the only one jamming out to these stock music gems. So I literally glued just a rigid headband, and it's on there. It is on there. But and to be honest, it's very snug. Like, if I maybe, you know what, I don't know if it's secure or I have an insecurity when I'm wearing this, because it's on there. Like, I feel like I can do a lot with it, but I feel the weight of it. I feel every single time I move my head, it moves. An entire cherry pie. Who wants that on their shoes? Okay. So tonight, we're going to see how long this lasts. Maybe we'll switch headgear. God knows I don't have enough of it. You guys can guess in the chat what's coming next. Which baked good we're going to be Hey guys. Oh. Every week is something different. Like, am I going to be on StreamYard? Am I going to do the classic OBS? I got to put you guys all here so I can see all your little messages. Oh, I didn't know we were gonna have like a dance club. This sounds great. I've got my liquid snacks as always. But maybe two different liquid snacks than usual. You know, I've always got the coffee. Perfectly labeled. Hot coffee. My secondary liquid snack, iced coffee. Is there a problem with that? Do you think that I need some help? Tell me in the old chatteroo. Look who's here. We got App Aesthetics, Trevor. We got Azure Cloud. We've got Lock. Hey. And Azure Cloud. No, we already got Azure Cloud. Hey guys. I'm gonna put your chat over here. There's too much to do on this one monitor. If you don't mind. What are you guys saying? We are here. You are here. Oh my God, do this on Kick and get paid for it. Do I have an audience over on Kick? I gotta say, it is, when I actually get to the craft, is a pretty good stream. Like, I like doing it. Why not just share it with the world? You love a good iced coffee. 10-gallon pie hat. Can you see the cherries? Can you see that detail in there? Who else does this? Okay, let's move on. What do we have here? Let's take a look at our second camera because it's so pretty. There it is. Oh, it looks a little too zoomed in. Maybe at least for now. Let's get an overview, huh? Oh, perf. So if you're familiar with my art, I think this would be a 2-year-old. Yeah, I've had this pie, this bestseller for 2 years now. Probably around maybe this time even, to be honest. Oh my God, I had no idea we were celebrating my pie's 2-year anniversary. What? I didn't mean to do that, guys. But tonight, we're going to be painting some eyeball pies. if you haven't caught on, it is the same mold as my cherry pies. Again, if you forgot. But we're going to switch it up. We're going to creep it up, just like we do here on Just Paul's World, all the time anyways. Let's get started, shall we? And then we'll get into some chatting. Tell me what you guys are snacking on tonight, what you guys are enjoying. I have to actually see what you guys are saying. Oh, I should put the live stream in the events calendar. Gosh, I don't even know the very basics of how Discord works. It's a miracle that I even talk on one like a telephone. Because I God knows I wouldn't be able to figure out. But you guys are letting me know. Hello, Alejandro. I was not going to look past that entrance. Thank you, everybody. Bring people in. I've set the chat rules so that you have to be a subscriber for at least 30 minutes so we don't get more invasions by bots. Because it's the Just Paul channel, we get invaded by robots. Of course. Where else would you get invaded by robots? Okay. So yeah, welcome everyone. This is why you're the mod. Can you have mods? Oh, you can have mods on streams. Haven't figured that out yet. I've seen it on LawTube recently. You know, not everybody can run that show by themselves. I do. I think I can handle about a dozen people. But you guys, if you do, listen, actually, well, I was going to say if you've never seen the eyeball pie, but I literally put it in the thumbnail. And please take a look at my outfit, please. Okay? Wait a minute. We got to give the outfit just a little bit more time, okay? Oops. Okay, you got to see the whole thing. Oh gosh, it's just too cute to handle. Whoa. There's a bunch of stuff on here that I just now I'm teeing you guys off to. So we've got spots and stripes. Because I'm just a little bit of everything. Oh, I should have shown you the back. It's not a dress, it's a shirt, and I've got shorts on. Should I show? No, you can imagine. Do you want to see the back of my butt? No. Well, you can just imagine. Okay. Yes, well, I guess you're going to be seeing the process. Actually, I'm going to experiment a little bit tonight because... So this eyeball pie is not just because I'm making eyeball pie. To be honest, this is a bitch. Like... Not in a bad way. I love doing this. It's just, this is a very intense process. So, like, it better go to somebody who wants it. But I really, really, really love how this turns out. I honestly want to up myself. The eyeball pie that you see in the thumbnail, I made 2 Halloweens ago. I think I made at least one more, possibly. Maybe 2, so at this point, maybe. I think I made it for someone else. But I just got a request that I do 2 eyeball pies for a customer. So I really want to do it even better than the first time, because it's like now you're dealing with the level of realism that I want for my, because I mean already, like, obviously it looks fishy with like white berries in there, but this is a pie. Like, people are putting this on their counters all across America and tricking their husbands and their kids. With this one at least. Okay. So like I said, we're going to experiment. Random question. Why do you have a mini trampoline in your room? I'm pretty sure you used it for a video once, but I can't remember. Yes, on one of my live streams, I bought my mini trampoline. I bought my first mini trampoline. I used the first mini trampoline so much, the $100 trampoline, that I jumped it into waste. Like, it broke on me. Thank God it wasn't dramatic. Just like if one beam breaks, you'll be saved. But this is my preferred form of exercise. I don't remember the last time I've done it. No, it was probably a couple weeks ago. I don't do it nearly enough. But I at least have a good track record, so maybe eventually. To be quite honest, even without a weekly YouTube show, feel like I'm busier than ever. If I could even get busier. But I'm loving it because lots of good things are happening. Let's all take a sip of our liquid snack. They must have really had an eye out for that design. I know what she's gonna do with it too, my customer. Oh, should I tell? Yeah, no, I'll, She does a very specific thing with my pies. She's done it, she bought I'll give you some clues. She bought a cherry pie before, and she basically added it into her own art. And the thing is, I know how big this pie is, obviously. It's a full-size pie, both, lengthwise and widthwise. And she added this to a piece of art that she sells. So imagine how big that shipping box must be. And I almost can't believe that my pie easily was attached to her piece of art. It's a wreath, guys. She put my pie in a wreath. It was amazing. I wonder if I have a picture of it. I'm sure I do. It's on my other Instagram. If you haven't seen it. If you aren't on my art Instagram, if you didn't know I had a secondary Instagram, well, you're missing out. Honestly, that Instagram is probably better than the one that's just my face. I mean, how much creativity is there really? But check this out. Check this out! Wait, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it so that you can see the color. Okay, there, that's a pretty good representation of what this looks like. But like, she put it in a wreath on someone's door. That is a door. That is a full-size pie. Like, what Southern belles have this on their door? Like, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's to have a piece of my art be connected, be used in someone else's art is magic. That's magic. I've had it happen before in other ways as well, which has just been very rewarding. Lots of collaboration. Like, that's a collaboration. It's a collaboration I didn't even know I was partaking in. Adorable. Okay, back to the pie. Back to the eyeball pie. Did it right that time. Very creative use of your pies. There's one other one. Well, gosh, I've sold them to so many things. Let me name some of the things that I know I've sold my pies to. A performance of Broadway's The Waitress, not on Broadway, but as a drag show. That's a special place in my heart. Oh yeah, Petite Doll on Instagram. Oh, she's so cool. I've showed her on this live stream before, I remember, like holding my phone up to the screen and showing you. It's quite a few posts back, so I guess you'll have to go search through my Jess Paul Art Instagram. But she was a what would you call that? A photographic artist. She was taking photographs of herself in these very surrealist photographer is what she was. And she did use one of my pies. I feel like she was doing something with a heart. Was the heart in the pie? Like an anatomical heart? It was so creepy and just perfect. It's just so perfect. Maybe I can find her quickly. Maybe. All of my customers are just out of this world. Look at this is someone else's photography. I did not take this picture. Gorgeous. Like, it's like, thank you. Oh yeah, that's Faux Sweets. That's one of my fake food friends. You find your community when it's small, man. It's a picture of me in this same shirt. You didn't need to see that. Everybody who already follows me, like, we get it. We see it. You're gonna have to follow it. Sorry. Okay, so we are going to do a little experimenting like I've been trying to say. And so I'm gonna use some textile medium. I feel like it's gonna be a good thinning agent. I'll put a little bit of that in first, right in front of you. Because it is very thin. Like I can just, it's just like very milky. I think that's a, we'll add more if we need it. And should I do the deep red or maybe we'll do, I know. We'll just do a little, we'll start off with a little old red and see if we need to darken it down. So I just poured a little bit of red in here, a teeny bit. You can't even see it yet, but I think it's gonna make, I kind of wanted to make a dark red. Oh, that worked. So this is the blood. These are the veins. What you get when you click onto my streams. Okay, so my thought is, like the way that I did it last time, I didn't look back. I did make a video of it, but I think that I'm going, oh shit, I'm already messing it up. Of course, I'm never as prepared as I want to be. Okay, so, that does look red. Wow, that's really oh, that looks good already. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, perf. Okay, so, honestly, I don't even need to squeeze this one time because it's just gonna come out in little drops. Oh, it's, you know what? Okay. It comes out so much easier than I even thought. So, looks like we're gonna change the plan a little bit. I was literally gonna draw with this needle, but I can't turn this upside down without dripping a bunch of this product out, and we do not need that much. So we are going to use like a hairline brush. That is my brush. It's the thinnest brush I have. I really should have a couple more because I don't even think it's thin enough. Doing the wrong side. Am I in? Am I in? Am I in? Am I? Oh, good. That's pretty good. I can actually like, well, every time I lean, it's like, uh-oh, it's shifting. It's shifting. So the other option for this, we'll change. We'll do a quick change. Already? We're not even a half hour in. We're gonna do a costume change. My hair is on it. Don't worry, you can just give these a good rinse in the sink and it'll be fine. I do it all the time. I just did it for all the one. God, my hair. Oh, I cannot wait to not be blonde anymore. Wait, what was I saying? I got so derailed. Okay, so the solution to this problem of it being too heavy is what I tell most of my customers, especially when they need to have this headband. Like, I know it's convenient, but guys, it will not stay on your head. If, like, I have, again, my customers, oh my gosh, I have waitresses across the country in diners wearing my food on their head and serving just hundreds of people a day. I'm blessed. I'm blessed if I believed in God. All right, let's do costume change. I'm deciding. Hold on. We don't have a lot that already has headbands already on it, so we're gonna go with a recent creation. Ice cream horns. I don't even think these are on the website yet. No, I'm constantly in the middle of uploading all of my listings. Just took pictures of these the other day. I did mean to, I meant to take a whole photo shoot before I started the stream, and it did not work. Again, I have a lot of good things happening right now, and I'll tell you about them here on Just Paul. This is Just Paul while we paint. All right, I think that's actually looking pretty gruesome, so that's good. See, I need to be in front of this camera, but also in front of this camera. It's a little bit... Hold for adjustments. That'll do. I think that'll do. Okay. So, here I am in Los Angeles. Oh my god, this is the perfect tool. Like, oh, you guys can't... Looking at I'm doing the wrong side. I am trying to move in the best place where I can see it and you can see it. But once again, when I find the perfect setup, I will write it down and never ever forget again. I promise. That was not a good place to put it. Damn it! You win some, you lose some, kid. Oh, maybe we can do this. Huh. Guys, I figured it out. I always do, though, don't I? Still a little backwards, but... I should have it, like, right there. That's where it would go. Next time. I've had it there before. I didn't remember. I gotta write that down. Have the other camera in front of you. And so this is basically gonna be the base of the blood. And also the kind of pool that I pull from to make the little veinies. The thing is, when I originally did this, I did not have such dark... Oh, you know what has to happen. So, on the ones that have these really big cavities, and honestly, I won't know until I start kind of dripping, so I really should be going back. I'm going to paint a little bit of white in the center there, because you would want to allude that there are even more layers of eyeballs underneath the first layer of eyeballs. So I don't want to leave this a big red cavern. We're gonna paint our veins, and to be honest, I think that might be too many veins, or they're too thick or too straight in some places. But we're gonna experiment together. And I have an inkling that when this medium dries, it might get a little more translucent, or not at all. I really don't even know. I honestly think that I made it... I wanted it to be a slightly more translucent. Oh my god. I never went into that much detail before. Oh, if I can hold it up. Well, that's pretty good. Oh, look, we're just discovering, guys. Yeah, I think some of these are a little too much. And I'll just drop the walls. Yes! Oh my god. Again, we are hitting a new level of detail. We are finding novelty in something we're already familiar with. Oh my god, is that gross? It's so gross! That's a little too much vein. That's even for my taste, don't you think? You can imagine it right now, right, guys? Like, you're already, like, seeing the eyeballs even without the pupil and the iris. Oh my god. I didn't even imagine going into this much detail. Great, this is going to be a longer project than I anticipated. That's okay. My customers deserve it. I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. This is my career. Hope to stop at a diner when I'm traveling for a concert. And see your Pied. Is that the band that you're seeing? Oh, Your Pies. Oh, See My Pies. Your Pied. Is that a band? I've never heard of them. See My Pies. Like, I know where they are. I actually do. I think there's one in New Jersey and there's one in Texas. That really narrows it down, of course. But, Pies. I got it. I eventually figured it out. Sorry. Your Pied. Okay, moving on to the next one. Oops, sorry. Nasty. It's nasty. Oh my god. Okay. Basically, maybe we'll do a 4-square because, like, who knows how long this is going to take me now that I'm getting detailed. And I am just going to put the littlest... Oh, I already lied. I already lied. In fact, I think I might want to dilute this a little bit because it is strong. Yikes. I mean, people might put this in their kitchen. I mean, not this one. This one's going on a wreath. Oh, I hope I'm not giving away her secrets, her surprises. Okay, guys, I gotta tell you, my story of the week. Oh, I forgot to say our charity. Okay, it is down below, as you might see. Sorry, get my whole elbow in there. Our charity tonight, for half of Super Chats, any money that is collected goes to half of it. Honestly, I usually end up donating the entirety of the Super Chats most weeks because there is usually like a $5, $10, $20 minimum. So if we got like $5, well, I mean, I even got to put my own money in. Last week, Valerie and I gave $100 to Planned Parenthood. Pat myself on the back. Honestly, it's selfish, isn't it though? I just want to be healthy. So I'm investing in donating them instead of like actively using their services. I should go visit them sometime, just for the heck of it. Say, how you guys doing? I really support you. Again, I think it's a little too dark, and I'm going to remedy that. I did not pay this much attention last time. Not at all. This customer's getting a steal. Okay, so taps. Did I already explain what it is? No, I didn't even read it. Taps is Jesus. Sorry, guys. Where would my head be if it weren't covered in icing? Okay. TAPS provides a variety of programs to survivors nationally and worldwide. Our National Military Survivor Seminar and Good Grief Camp. Does that sound adorable? I mean, listen, I'm not joking around during this very serious charity case. Good Grief Camp has been held annually in Washington, D.C. over Memorial Day weekend. Oh, wow, it's coming up. Wait, it is Memorial Day that's coming up, right? Something like that, right? One of those holidays. Since 1994, TAPS also conducts regional survivor seminars for adults and youths. So guys, if you like the sound of that, if you want to donate and give me a little bit of literally it has to be coffee money, like, then go ahead and go check in those super chats. Or if you'd rather put your money into a artistic film, well, maybe we'll talk about that. No. Honestly, I just really want to introduce you to this really, really fun experience I just had recently. So I'm an actor here in Los Angeles, as you know. And I'm always auditioning for stuff, and I'm so lucky to have projects, even like outside of Los Angeles, people, flying me across the country to be in feature horror films and short horror films and But I am very lucky when I find a really good project and when I latch onto a project. And honestly, there are a few very cool examples of what I'm talking about kind of coming up in the near future, just a little bit too early to announce. Honestly, like, sometimes I don't even know what I'm producing sometimes. There, I think that might be better. Oh, I'm learning to control it, guys. Ooh, I'm getting better at this already. But I had an audition experience recently that was super, super fun. And, you know, if you want to if you want to just like delve a little bit into my world, I'll just tell you about it. So okay. I audition with self-tapes all the time. I'm constantly I do a lot. Let's see, what kind of auditions do I go for? Because I handpicked them myself. I once had an agent. He did nothing for me that I've ever seen. But now I pretty much submit myself. And I'm always stretching those muscles. I honestly really do like auditioning. I'm an actor who enjoys the process because it means that sometimes I'm a little lazy, and when I get an audition, then I have to oops, sorry. You know, my evening where I might relax, I'm going to be buckling down and learning a new monologue or such. But honestly, at the end of a self-tape, it can be really rewarding and very exciting when you think, like, even if it's for a small amount of time, if it's for a callback, if it's spending this little time with this other person, which is your character. Oh, sorry, it was a little bit fuzzy there. It's exhilarating. It feels like acting. It is acting, technically. You're just acting for a very short amount of time. So I've been getting some pretty cool self-tapes. There was one instance where I had to do two very emotional scenes in the same night. And one was for a film called Olivia's Day. And the other was how much should I say? It was based on real events, and it was based on the real events of a very certain mass shooting, this audition that I had. And so I did both of these auditions. For Olivia's Day, it had this monologue that it read in the description of my casting call. This monologue is for how would you say that? Like example purposes only. It will not be in the final film. And I read this monologue and I performed this monologue. I'm like, dang, this is a good monologue. It's a shame that it's not going to be in the final film. It's like I understood, but it's like it's a waste because it was a good monologue. It was a 3-minute and it just had every single beat that it could literally be an entire movie itself. This monologue, it was super fun to perform, and anyways, and then the other the other audition that I had to do pretty much in the same night. It was like it was a whirlwind. Based on real event shooting. Sorry, I should be painting while I talk, right? It required a lot of crying. I had to really emote myself for the first time in a while that I've had to do that. And you always are building, like, just like we were saying about the eyeball pies. Like, you are always trying to improve. You're always trying to step up. You're always trying to explore new depths that you haven't before. As an actor, I mean, you can apply this to whatever you want to be. Oh, I hope you guys are still listening. I haven't checked up on you in a bit. Oh, there goes. Jess Paul, the indie scream queen. Oh, so fortunate. No, I do love being the scream queen. That's quite all right with me. But God, I wonder how much of this detail is even going to show up once I pour the eyeball juice in here, because, we're going to have eyeball juice. And this is going to look a little different from my original one, because it's really going to be much more detailed. I hope that the customer is okay with it not looking exactly like the picture. Geez, Jessica, you already learned this lesson. So anyways. Okay, so this mass hello? Focus. There we go. This mass shooter drama, it required me to cry for somebody who might have been lost. We'll say that, because again, I don't want to give details away about like a project. And I really found myself for the first time in a different way, trying to find a source and using a source and using it successfully to really, emote what I thought was pretty good intense sorrow, realistic intense sorrow. And it was a really good audition. So I handed these both in. Never heard from Mr. Mass Shooting, but I did hear from Olivia's Day. And man, did I have the week of my life. It's been fun to talk to actors about this because they kind of understand. For Olivia's Day, it's a... how much can I say about it? I can't... We literally, stuff just launched today. The link is in the description. If you want to beat me to it, you can read the log line for yourself, because goodness knows I am going to go a roundabout way of talking about this movie. But Olivia's Day, as I said, had this monologue. And so for the callback on Zoom, which we pretty much mostly do Zoom auditions, and as opposed to in-person ones anymore, it's just more of a hassle to do in-person ones, it seems like. And so I did a Zoom audition, and I did the monologue again, which I was really happy to. And happy to, have the new challenge of doing it in front of a person instead of in front of a camera, to see, again, if I could take direction, how it would turn out with the director there. And it was a great second audition. So yeah, I had gotten a callback. I was pretty excited, man. And so then a couple days later, or might have been the next day actually, I get another email, and I don't want to give away too much. I'm literally telling a story for the first time as I censor my speech so that I can, give the reveal at the end. I did a couple more, I did another audition, but this was different. It was calling on a little bit more of, since it wasn't going to be a verbal movie, as you'll see, again, not gonna give too much away. Do not want to give too much away. I learned that now I was going to be doing, kind of, what would you call it? A tableau, something that might be a little closer to what the actual actions of the movie are going to be. So I got to perform live on Zoom a nonverbal tableau of things that were happening. And it was fun to practice it. I would record myself to see what I kind of looked like and make sure that what I was feeling showed up on my face, which is something that, a lot of actors say, or a lot of coaches say, don't watch yourself, whatever. But I've been literally editing myself and watching myself for years, and it's really the only way I do things. And so I think I did it twice maybe, where I kind of moved through this tableau, and again was able to call on really honest emotions as an actor, because as an actor, I don't know if you guys have listened to podcasts talk about my method and everything, but I would say that people might call it alternative. Is not being educated an alternative method. I just do things the way that I find them to work best. I DIY'd my acting career for the most part, did a couple community center classes and got a little tutoring here and there, but really all I really love to do was, put something out there and then get the feedback. This is what YouTube is. Oh my God, when I was on YouTube with Rec Radio to begin with, I learned so much about myself. Okay, let's not draw veins up the side of the crust. That doesn't make any sense, Jessica. There, yeah, there we go. Oh, I guess I could do that if I need to spread around real quick. Yeah. Oh. You live, you learn. Again, I'm learning something new every minute. Yes. All right, I'm waiting to see if any are dry because once like some, oh wow, that is intense. I hope that's not too intense. This is not gonna look like the original picture. Like my guys, what do you think? If you can't see it yet, if you can't see like it without the iris and the pupil, I understand that, but like it's grossing me out already. And again, the texture that you're seeing now is not even the last of it. I am definitely at least gonna fill in hopefully a couple squares. I'm gonna work on these top squares because I was planning on doing way more than one pie tonight, and why do I think that that's gonna happen? It never does. Again. Okay, let's read what you guys are saying. Okay, Ezra Cloud, I am all about researching. I took voice acting classes recently, but I haven't been able to put what I learned to use yet because I'm so busy with work and I had to make a more stable vocal booth. I would love to take a vocal class. In fact, because technically, again, another career path I DIY'd, I've done some pretty cool VO gigs. I have a pretty cool VO resume, but I never learned. And as much as I think that the brain or acting is a mental, it's a mental art form, I think that the voice is an instrument. I as they say, like, I don't think anybody would fight me on that, but I feel like you can use it wrong, and I feel like you can learn how to use it better. And I'm sure that if I got some education on my acting, it would be a whole different thing. I'm not sure if it'd be better or worse. I legitimately do not know that to this day, but yeah, it's been a fun ride so far, doing it my way. Looks like it's still quite wet. Actually, that's a great question. How long does this take to dry? Doesn't tell you. Air dry 24 hours before heat set. Okay, that's fine. Don't know how long. Maybe we'll be rambunctious and we'll paint even when it's wet. It's scary. I should have a little. If I had a little like this. Is there anything in there? Oh my god. Perf. There we go. Ah! Every single moment, guys. You can learn and you can discover every single moment. Now I need another palette. Which is cool. Anyways, Olivia's Day. So, after now 3 rounds of auditions, if you include the self-tape, I have been having the week of my life. So much fun to get to emote again. Even it's like I have the tapes. If I don't get the role, at least I have it for, I don't know, to watch every once in a while because I thought it was really fun and really really good. And cause, I like to review. I keep all my self tapes on my hard drive. I don't know exactly what for, but I do kind of go over them every once in a while to kind of reevaluate what I think I'm doing. Again, because I always evaluate myself. I just wish there was a little bit more light over here. Can I? Anywhere? I think we can, guys. Because I really want us to see this. Always curious what everybody can see in the background. Oh, I think you saw my shorts now, right? So I've just got some nice high-waisteds. And okay. that better? Oh, it's gonna be a crap shadow. I don't even think that's worth it. This is what we got for now. Okay. So now, God, that's so creepy. Obviously, like, this daddy's screaming at me. He wants to be painted so badly. In the chat! In the chat! How about this? The first super chat that I get, I will be painting that daddy, that color of eye. Go ahead. Any eye color. This is for a customer. So, pick a good one. But the first super chat gets the first eye color on that big ol' honkin' daddy right there. It's a perfectly round little circle. Some of these are going to be a little bit of a challenge because they're pitted cherries, so they got a little bit eaten up in the process of, you know, baking the pie. A little squished. Which I guess is valid. Like, Have you ever seen I was gonna ask you if you've ever seen a real eyeball. Have you ever seen an eyeball out of its socket? Okay, this is where it gets gruesome again. I'm sorry, guys. My streams always devolve into this. One time, so when I went to college, when I went to art school, I took an anatomy class. Maybe some people know that. Instead of a general science class, which I totally had every right to do. But I thought that I would take an anatomy class and learn a little bit more about the human figure so that I could become a better figure drawer. I thought that I don't even know if that was valid. I don't... I did draw lots of bodies in school, but I don't know if it helped. But anyways, so wait. I'm second guessing myself. Why did I have a lab? I guess, yeah, anatomy has a lab, I guess. We dissected a cat. That was weird. Ugh, God. If I've never told this story on my channel before. I feel like this is bad to admit on live. I feel like if you would go through all of my lives, if somebody would be crazy enough to sit and watch all my lives, they could just like convict me of so many things. No, but nothing serious. But when I was in my anatomy lab, we dissected a cat, and I don't know if it was really that I was the most interested to, you know, hold the scalpel and the scissors, or if I felt like I was the least grossed out. Like when there's something that, like, when a group of people are together and there's something that they won't do, sometimes I'll like want to have those balls and be like, I'll do it. I can do it. Like, if you guys aren't gonna do it, I will show you up. Sometimes I'm like that. Not with everything, but some things. That might have been why I was on with the scissors in my hand. But yeah, so the first layer of dissecting anything is you have to cut through the skin. And only the skin. That's important. I don't know if I didn't listen to the directions on distinctly how to... I like literally just didn't listen about how to kind of separate the skin from everything else, but I ended up cutting through its stomach, and ours was the only one that leaked out stomach juices, or any kind of juices, I suppose, for the rest of the class. And every time we opened our bag for the next lab, it was noxious and nauseous. Sorry, I should have trigger warned. Well, what are you guys watching here? Anyways, I didn't even get to the point of the story. The cat for some reason didn't want to gross me out. It didn't gross me out. Like, maybe it scared me a little bit because its face was in a perpetual state of, like, it had a sponge in its mouth to keep its mouth open for some reason. And it was just always like this. And I have the ears on too, so imagine like all the time. So you didn't want to look at its face. But the thing that did creep me out, that actually like made me very close to throwing up. I don't remember us doing much else but the cat, but the one other thing we did that I do remember is, for some reason, a cow's eyeball. It was a very large eyeball, but The thing that I just could not handle was that for my group's eyeball, it still had the eyelashes attached, like a bit of the eyelid and the eyelashes attached. If I'm demonetized after this stream, I will understand. But anyways, it almost made me throw up. And I guess I'm picking what color that I'm going to do the first eyeball. Because I got no super chats. No one wants to give to taps? That's fine. I understand. Anyways. How you guys doing out there? You got any of your snack? Do you want to take a snack break? I sure do. Okay. Anyways. We're going to go in with a nice little blue, and we are going to make it as thrilling as I can imagine it is. You're not supposed to hold a paintbrush like this, but this paintbrush is falling away from its actual stick, and I feel like that doesn't leave me much control, so I'm gonna do that. I know it's gonna look crude at first, like Jessica. Eyeballs are never that blue. Don't worry, we're gonna add some detail, and we're gonna tame that color down to make it look a little bit more realistic. I mean, already it's floating in its own juices, almost. We're just gonna try and make it as round as possible. Oh, I forget how big an iris is compared to the rest. Guess I gotta go look up eyeballs. Ugh. Oh, the government's gonna be after me for sure. What do I even search? Oh my god. Because I need to see it outside the eye, outside the socket to know. I'll just type in eyeballs, see what happens. Whoa. Look at this. Premium ripped out eyeball. So that's another artist. So, me trying to not be judgmental. Hey, if they worked off a reference. This iris looks quite small, as cool as that looks. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing all artist representation. Ripped out eyeball props. Does that look similar? No, I think we need to make the iris a little bigger. Close, but maybe a little bigger. And hey, why don't we, with our paint, give it that much glossy detail, huh? Keep that up. I don't like... I do this every single time. Like, this paintbrush isn't good enough. They never are. They never are, Jessica. Maybe you should invest in, like, decent brushes. So that you don't have to keep switching every time. I think this one is no better. Maybe you just gotta, like, work. I did this the last time. I did this when we were painting the Harry Potter. Not last time, but... we were doing the Harry Potter book nook. And I was like, this brush, man! I don't like this one either. I gotta get something really small, but not hairline. Ah, this looks good. This looks really small. And very precise. Let's hope this is the answer. I'll use it for all of the colors. Ugh, got a chunk of paint outside the lines. Anyways, Olivia's day. So I've done 3 auditions now. And I really liked all of them and had a great time with the director, and it was very fulfilling, even though, again, it's literally just an audition, but us actors will take what we can get. Oh, is it too big now? Oh, god damn it. There's no really going back from that. Good distance. Nah, that's good. Let's put that detail in there. So anyways, Olivia's Day. Okay. So I'm waiting, you know, I'm on my computer and I get an email from the directors and it says final audition. It's the 4th round of auditions. Now, I don't know if you've been following the Amber Heard trial, but you know, in Hollywood, you can go through a lot of rounds of auditions. Usually it's like for like a Marvel movie or something super huge. This is a piece of art, basically, that I was being auditioned for, that honestly, I feel bad for some actors that they don't get to do this kind of work in their lifetime. I mean, some people do, but not all of it's good. But Olivia's Day, I get an email, and I'm thinking, like, it's gotta be it. We're getting a rejection email, or we're getting a yes. And so by the very last audition, in the last audition, I basically had to improvise. Again, I don't like to give too much away about the whole process. Let the cat out of the bag, but like, or I don't know what should be left behind the scenes. But basically, just, you know, I did an improv section where I was listening to a piece of music and performing. Going through the 5 stages of grief, how I would want to do that. And it was again another experience that I haven't had in such a long time, and was so rewarding. So by the time I've got 4 rounds of auditions over, I am like raring to go. I'm like, do we, like, what's going on? Like, I get an email exactly when the director said she was going to give me an email. And I start reading, and it says, "Thank you, Jessica. It was," or whatever, they might have called me Jess. "It was wonderful working with you, but we're thinking about, you know, maybe someone older, to play in older roles, to be more, you know, to match our vision." I'm like, completely understand that. And so, and I was honestly like, you know what? This was such a fun process. If you ever got any future stuff, consider me. You know, here's my portfolio. It was wonderful working with you. Had a wonderful week, and I truly meant it. It was a great exercise, and it was meant to bring the white up here. And it was honestly rewarding enough just to play a really great, like a well-written, a well-rounded out character for at least a week. Wow. 2 days later, I get, or maybe the next day, it really happened all so fast. They email me, and they kind of decided to kind of switch gears. And I'm not going to go into the details of what this movie is going to end up being. But basically, I got to kind of collaborate with the producer and the director. And mostly the director. Pretty much all the director. And just got to meet the producer very shortly. But I was so excited. I'm probably going to get to meet the producer more, because they're like, "We want to take this in another direction. We want to work with you." And I honestly was head over heels. Like, what kind of email do you get where it's like, you know what? We jive so well together in the room. We want to try this. And I'm like, that's the biggest honor an actor could ever get. Like, that is reward enough. It was wonderful. I'm very excited. Olivia's Day now has social media. It is down in the, hey, Benty. Benty. You are actually, like, communicating from the other side of the world, right? Wait, France. 4 a.m. in France, and I'm about to pass out. Oh my god. Had to come in and do a can hair flip. I'm not even trying anymore. Honor of your Sundance hair flips. Do it, Ben. Hair flip that long hair. Give everybody a shout from France. Ben, you interrupted me talking about my own movie promises and excitement. But honestly, oh, that's looking pretty darn good. We gotta give Benty some credit here. He is in France. He is at the Cannes Festival to represent his film. The young one too. One of the top 48 in the entire freaking world. The entire world, guys. I've got some winners on my hands here. I have such talented friends. And YouTube fam. Always here to engage in the art. So yeah, Olivia's Day. The audition process was fun enough. Goodness knows the actual filming is going to be amazing. I just shot the poster last night and helped to design it basically to facilitate the vision that my director had. Which my director, shout out to Dawn if she's out there. Hope I didn't give away too much of the skinny on the inside because I really love sharing on this channel and I think everybody else does too. I just totally ruined my eyeball. Why'd I do that? We'll get it back. Got a little muddy in there. Wow, suspense. Oh, it's looking at you. Ah, I love it. Okay, let's look at some irises. Get some more inspo. Even from these fake pictures, you can see there's a dark ring around the outside, so the darkest is on the outside and a little bit towards the inside, a little bit of rays there maybe. Let's look at some real irises. Still the same thing. We've got a dark ring around the outside for the most part for most people, and then inner, and the texture that we see there. It's kind of like a starburst. Because I can't get too detailed because I will literally be doing this forever, and I've got lots of eyeballs to paint. I don't only have this entire pie of eyeballs to paint. I have another whole eyeball pie to paint. So let's get trucking here. I'm gonna put a little bit of black in my... That probably won't last for long. What do you think, guys? Hey, Val. My gosh, Valerie, did you miss the entire Olivia's Day story? I will be repeating it to you on the phone. But everybody, if you want to go, if you want to go support Benty, go Google him. I'm sure he comes up pretty quick now. And then if you want to support Olivia's Day, we've got the links. Oh yeah. We got the links down in the description. Just see what it's about. Like I said, I helped to create the poster for it. And so we've got a brand new image of me. Don't worry. If you miss it tonight, you will see it on social. Don't worry. The customer will be able to see your art journey across a pie. Yes, that's right. That is right. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. Can I use the word adorable with something like this? Does that make any kind of sense? Oh, it's cool because you're going to be able to see like kind of like the different stages of all the eyeballs in this one frame as we continue to paint. I have a suspicion that we'll probably get maybe this 4 square done, and then that's the stream. I have a pretty hard off, I think around like 8 or 8:30 because I got so much more to do tonight. I hope that entire story made sense because I came back to it like 10 times. So I'm just going... I don't think I'm really going to concentrate on doing too much of a starburst. Again, it's going to take too much time. So I'm just going to kind of dab a general texture that gives you the illusion of a lot of detail. But we're going to be a little painterly about it. I want just one paintbrush for my highlights so it stays white. This is the white brush. Oh, I love it! Oh, I love it! Mad Baker here. Coming to you live from California. I love it. Oh my god. I'll move on to the next one, Jessica. Time's a wasting. Okay. What's next, guys? If you give me a super chat, I will paint the next eyeball the color of your choice. Oh, that already looks better, I think, than like all of my other eyeballs in the other pie. Have you heard any music all stream, by the way? I love it! Thank you, Valerie. Time flies when you're painting eyes. That is so adorable. Oh! I love it, Valerie. Valerie is my pun library, pun... She's the pun master. Alright. What paintbrush was I using? Oh my god. It was this one, yes. I think I'm going to do a caramel colored eye. Like a light, like golden, like a golden eye. We'll see what it looks like. Maybe we'll add a little bit more. I think maybe when we add... like half an iris right there. There we go. This was not the brush I wanted. It's not the brush's fault, Jessica. It's not the brush's fault. You just have shaky ass hands. Maybe you shouldn't drink so much coffee. But it's decaf. I don't want to get too lazy. I want to make sure this really does look like a half circle and is the right size. I think a little darkness will help. If this pie in the picture on a phone, if this pie was in a picture on the phone, it would be an iPhone. Oh, thank you, Azure Cloud, for that wonderful, punograph. Let's see if we can make this one look as real as the other one, huh? What do you guys think? Right, yes or no if I'm going to actually, like, duplicate myself. That's a big old pupil. Excuse me. Ugh, got some chunky ass black. Like half of it is dry, half of it's not. It's really old. Like a year old. Now I'm just kind of making it muddy, I guess. Maybe I should just start adding in the texture right now. So, let me see it right off the bat. I do need to make that little line of dark on the outside. Really does help. And we'll finesse that around, hopefully. It's a little bit tricky when some of these cherries are not like kind of perfectly round, because an eyeball so very much is. Again, first I blame it on the brushes, then I blame it on the eyeball shape. Ooh, looks pretty good. I think got a little too much black over there. And voila, it's gone. I think maybe I might as well just put that shine in now. Oh my god. Did I just transform it completely? Looks pretty good. A little bit more detailing and then I'll move on. Oh my god. See, we're already speeding up. I knew we could do it. It's really quite impressionistic painting. Hey everybody. I'm Michael Fletcher. Thanks for the compliment on my beautiful cat's ears. Do you guys want a little bit of a close-up here? there, ice cream. A little shade back here. Not too much. And that is our goal. Aw, damn it. I was wondering if my computer would run out of battery in time. See how long this lasts. I just, like, command stripped an outlet to my wall. Has no business actually standing up. Maybe I'll, oh, dang it. Just put my trash can right there. It'll be fine. Okay. Yay. Okay. Lovelock, it's 4 a.m. here and the sun is still up and it's impossible to sleep. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna have to have you as a background. That I'm here for it. I can totally do that. Is it perfect prop for you, Alejandro? How so? Sleep tapes with Just Paul, eyeball pies, and ice cream devil horns. Sweet dreams. Oh, thanks so much, Alejandro. I try. Thank you guys for coming. As always. And that's done. That one's done. Okay, next color. I'm taking any super check colors. Whatever you want to donate, we will paint the iris in that next color. Oh, it's getting gross. I kind of I want to go right back into here because I want to really fill out an entire square, as you see. Or don't see. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm going to go take a bathroom break, so if anybody needs to get up and they don't want to miss any of the action, now would be the time. course I wasn't going to come back without a costume change. So I made this like directly after Halloween. And didn't do anything with it. Not that you can see it in frame here. You gotta show that to Lucy McPhee on YouTube, 10 Central Dark. Well, sounds like Lucy and I might be fast friends. Fun. Alright, what should we do next? Well, I mean, we did a blue eye, we did a golden eye. We could do a brown eye. We could do a brown eye. Let's do a nice little dark brown eye. And I'm going to actually paint this guy here because I want to complete an entire square. I want to see, I want to feel that. I want to feel completion to encourage me to go farther. Alright. Mix a little bit of black in there. Nice dark brown. Let's see how fast we can do this one. Like the whole iris. Time me! Wow. Do we even need a pupil? Maybe we'll brighten it up with some highlights. Ooh, I'm getting the iris on the side of the crust. A little watery somehow. I'm gonna take some of the white, a lot of the white. Start painting in those details while it's still wet. Oh, sorry. Whoa, so sorry. Nah, you didn't miss much. It just looks a mess. I'll have to let that dry. Okay, looks like you can't paint it that fast. I don't know if that was better. Okay, next one. Well, we've got green here. I mean, are we gonna go for alternative colors, or are we gonna stick to, like, natural colors? Like, we're not gonna do a red iris, right? That's a little too much. I think I'm gonna do, like, a very light green. I think that'd look cute. Don't you? Don't you? Like a light grassy green? I don't know about the grassy part. Let's add a little brown into that so it actually looks natural. Okay. I guess we're going over... Yeah, I guess we'll do this one. See, this is where the cherry pits come into play. I fell into the pit. Pretty quick. Looks pretty good. Again, it might be a little too wet to, like, I'm gonna mess around. Is it getting away from me? Oh, that's pretty good. It looks pretty good on the monitor. At least. Looks great already. Thank you, Juan Diaz. I appreciate it. Always appreciate the praise and the criticism. Sometimes. From some people. let that one simmer a little bit. Gonna go over here after it's dried up a bit and lighten this sucker up. Looks a little better. He's looking a little better. He looks a little better. Now that his iris and pupil are more realistic, patunch. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna put that white highlight in there until it's dry. I promised myself anything. All right, now let's do a nice dark green around the outside. See, we're learning how this works. Still a little wet. Ugh, still a little wet. Still a little muddy. Am I gonna ignore that there's a dent in it? Or, yeah, I've just done that. I've just done that. I at least want to show you some of my other custom orders before we leave the stream, whether we paint them or not. It's been taking me like damn it, I messed that up. You didn't see my mistake. You literally didn't because of close screen. Kind of soak that paint back up sometimes. Because there is another layer underneath. Maybe we'll just put a lot of highlight there. Definitely gonna do that. This is... what is this? Let's get a little moody, why don't we? I like it. And darkness. Really, we need a dichotomy. I'm buying it. I'm buying it. I'm just gonna take the same paintbrush, dip it back in the green so that we have kind of like a... oh, we can do like maybe like a little hazel kind of deal, huh? Hazel eyes, that's a thing. Let's put one down here, why don't we? Oh, because... maybe the veins went the other way. is going on there? It's just mud. Ugh. It's so squashed. Ugh. See, I'm thinking I can... I'm thinking that I can get too in detail about this. I'm gonna take a little bit of my... Honestly, this is... Well, it's called graham cracker, but I use it for this kind of bread. So kind of just paint that lattice back in there. Better about that. Let's do little tiny people, huh? For a little change of pace. Okay with that. It's squashed. No, we can make that a little more specific. I messed it up. Not like permanently or anything, but I'm just gonna let that dry. Let's move on to another one. We used all the colors already. Maybe like an ice blue, so it's just a little bit of blue and a lot of bit of white. Yeah. Where should we put it? Right there, I think. Where are we putting it? Oh yeah, right here. That's what I should be doing. When I find a really good color... Oh. I should stop working. That is how we get this done faster. Once I get a really good color mix, I should continue with the same brush across the rest of the pie to duplicate that color, because we will definitely need more than one. I mean, hey, everybody has at least 2 eyeballs. So you would think they would have a match somewhere in here, right? Even if we didn't put the veins on yet, you know? I don't think that even matters. The chicken or the egg, whatever came first. A little wonky. You want to hear something creepy about this? Is that true? Am I making that up? I don't know if it's this relief or if it is my actual plaster relief, but if I'm not mistaken, I can see my fingerprints in the sculpture of this. Like, that's crazy. Is that true? I feel like I've seen that before. Maybe I've mistaken it for something else. When I find it, I'm gonna take a picture, and then I'll, like, I guess, technically, like, give my identity to the world or something. So, use it wisely. Slightly deeper blue. Just kind of using the paint I have before it dries up and I have to just pour it all over again, you know? Maybe we'll get close to 1 pie done. That would be a nice little goal for the stream. That would be a lot of good work done. I think we might be able to do it if I really be strategic about it. Sorry. Maybe just one more with this color. One more? Sure, let's do that. Right on the other side here. Because we've got a lot of eyeballs to paint. We don't have to be picky about which one goes where. We don't have to be precious. You know, I'm sure that they picked the best eyeballs for this pie when the old hag was making it, but they're gonna be in here all willy-nilly. It's not gonna matter. Guys, oh, sorry. Oh my god. How many times do I do that? Okay. We're not wearing this prop. It's a little too tall. Ah, perfect. This one's very classic. It's one of my favorites, to be quite honest, because it literally does look like a crown. But you're wearing a bunch of mini sticky buns. Joy to the world. Joy to the world. Still not keeping it in focus. All right. right. Okay, we're done with our blue. Let's go in. Yeah, let's go in another color. And then these things can dry and we won't be sticking our wet paintbrushes in wet paint. Awesome talent and creative vision. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate it. Patrick Adams, I guess one could say that the eyes have it. Thank you for contributing your pun tonight, Patrick Adams. Only 5 more months to Halloween. What you got planned for this year? Honestly, Patrick Adams, I'm probably gonna have to keep it pretty chill because I feel like I was overwhelmed in a very good way last year. I made so many sales, more than I ever have, but if I do too much extra, like if I do big costumes or big videos, I'm gonna run out of time to actually just produce the fake food for the costumes themselves. So I guess what I'm saying is that I'm going to really focus on just getting product done. We do also still need to add in the veins. We can continue to do that as well. So let's get like let's work on the outside circle. Let's do it quickly to kind of move on to the fun part, the irises. Because I want to hold this in front of you guys at the end of this stream and say like, look what we did. Look how good that looks. Oops. Just touch it, Jessica. All you have to do is touch it. It's enough. Oh no. Ah. I didn't miss it. I did. Yeah, I didn't miss it. Okay, let's do those. Real quick here. Double time. Just kind of go crazy on it. I mean, they really are crazy anyways. Like, they're a mess, those veinies in your eyes. You should just, like, look in the mirror and see what I see. That's what I should do. I should really wipe some of it away when it gets a little bit too crazy. Alright, on to the next. I don't even need to draw the white back in. This liquid can be thin enough and versatile enough that it does start to empty from, at least in some places. Some places are a little bit heavier flow than others. I don't think I can tilt it right now because it's kind of sensitive. This was the best idea though, to just kind of drop this liquid in there and just ride it on up. It really made it what it is, I guess. Yuck! Did that? Okay. Now we're cooking with fire. stealing from other reservoirs. Because honestly, they needed to be thinned out anyways. And man, I mean, realistically, like an eyeball pie would be super veiny. Like, you would see a lot of veinage happening because it would be so disturbed, you know? Like, if a bunch of, like, I mean, okay, I am just speculating, but if you had a lot of eyeballs, like, sitting in a pie, I feel like they'd be really distressed, and there'd be a lot of veinage going on. Like, I think it's pretty realistic. Oh, I can't believe how much more detailed it is this time around. I didn't even know I could, like, make it any better. Thought we were just gonna do the same old, but no, we always want to improve. We always want to improve. I hung out with a bunch of voice actors last night. I asked the hostess of the party, was I supposed to pay extra for the show? It was really fun. Just like a bunch of impressionists, and it was a friend. She has a little baby, and her friends have little babies, so there were like at least 3. I think I counted 3 little babies running around, and at some point, 5 grown men, or no, about 4 grown men were sitting inside like a large playpen, doing impressions at some point. It was that kind of party. It was great. It was great. The kids weren't even in there. Like, the babies weren't even in the playpen. They were just having a ball, having a cartoonist voice ball. It was really fun to listen to. Met lots of characters, heard lots of characters. It was really fun. And a lot of our sins, a lot of our sins are going to be covered up with the eyeball goo. So even if, like, there are parts that look a little too intense, oh, look at that! Oh my god, talk about intense. Oh gosh, it's fun. Okay, I think I filled in all the drops. Let's do the rest of the veins. Like, I've just got a couple more, it seems like, and I think I want to finish this pie on stream. I think I can do it. Especially if I don't talk too much. What do you think about the non-talking? What are you guys saying over there? Well, let's see what you're talking about. Watch Mom Justice's food end up in the show. Is it real or fake? Would they be allowed to do that? No, how do they do that? Do they, like, how does that show work? I've never seen it. I've seen the title, but like, do they make it on the show and then you have to, that's so ridiculous. I should watch it. Do you recommend, guys? Do you recommend it, fake cake or real cake? What is it called? Should I invest some of my, valuable time? Oh, sorry. See, I can't always tilt it when I'm doing this part because it'll go dripping everywhere. Oops, sorry. Oh, it's on Netflix. Yeah, I've seen it on Netflix. Have to guess that the food is made. It's actual cake. I have an image of them like breaking it open to show, to like, you know, obviously reveal if it's real or fake, but I don't know how the game goes. But that would be hilarious and so fun. Like, to see where my fake food ends up. Oh my God. People be so creative. I say that all the time. But man, do I find the most creative ones. I think we attract each other. This one actually needs a little more. Oh gosh, my paintbrush was in the front of it the whole time. Gross. Oh my god, did we do all of them? No. Missed one. Missed a couple. But just a couple. Oops. All right. Got all those little veinies done. So I see. It's actually the opposite of mine. So on, is it real or is it cake? Is that what it's called? They have everyday items, and then they could be cake. So something solid, some kind of object. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Next, I think I'm gonna finish all these blue eyes, I think. Would be my next move. Get a little bit of black in there, maybe? Make a little bit, I'm scared. I have too much. That's way too dark, dude. Way too dark. What are you doing? Yo, stop messing up your own art. Oh, it keeps getting away from me. It's this damn brush. Sorry. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. Little ombre effect here. Yeah. We should have one black brush, one that's just for the black. A little wet. That's what I should do. I should wipe off these brushes before I put them in the paint and let it bleed all over the place. It's so chunky. Again, the monitor really does help sometimes. A little too much in there. Okay, we're gonna let that one go for a sec, because it needs a sec. And then let's do some more. Let's do some other stuff. We've got so much to do. This is some epic music for some eyeball painting. I know you guys can't see it, but I need to angle my brush ups this way. Perf. Oh my god. Looks so cool. Thank you, Leo. Thank you. See, these are going on so easy now. Shh. It's finding the eye. It found it. My camera automatically found the eye. That's funny. Because if you didn't understand, my camera autofocuses for faces and eyes, so that's hilarious. I mean, week 6. Sorry, my mistake. Week 6. I don't... I was gonna say I don't know what to think, but I definitely know what I think. But I gotta say, it has been a whirlwind. Okay, I buy it. Let's take a little look-see. Take a little look-see. What do you think? Is it getting gross yet? I think I'm gonna do a golden series next. I'm gonna take the gold color and I'm just going to go to town. I really like that one actually, but that was one of our first ones right there. Just dump a little bit out there. That looks like enough to make all of our eyeballs. Whoa, how about this big daddy? Leo says, came across your channel 2 hours ago. Your mind is crazy creative. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You haven't seen the most of it even yet. But thank you for coming. Thank you everybody who's ever here. I would be doing the same thing, not looking as cute most likely, but alone in my room if I wasn't doing it in front of camera. I'd probably be listening to the Giant Depp trial though. Probably on the background. Or maybe non-stock music. It kind of looks like poop from your distance, I get it, but I think that it's gonna pay off. I think it is. Down there, damn it. Some of these irises are much bigger than others, as are some of the eyeballs bigger than others. Let's just assume they come from different animals or something. I mean, what, did you think they were all human? I mean, where are we gonna find this many human eyeballs? Like, I know I've got my hookups, I have my sources, but it gets expensive, you know? Could you imagine if my director Dawn was watching this and she's like, what did I get myself into? Can we still fire her? She might be crazy. Black and get some variation in here. I'm sure there will still be variation. Oops, that's way too black. Ew, what a gross color. Okay. Let's do the green series now, huh? Oh no, I poured way too much green in. You guys didn't see that. You didn't. You didn't. I'm gonna start again with a really light green and kind of work my way darker, I think. That's not very light, but... At least I found my brush. This is the brush. Do like a like a turquoise color. Why not? Why not? I mean, we're kind of living fantasy with this one, aren't we? Oh, damn. Like a sea foam. Give a little hint of an iris over here. Just a little hint of one. I'm not like chickening out or anything. I'm not just like letting it go. I'm not wanting to do another big iris. Oops. Okay. A lot of them look very streaky, but I'm hoping that when I go in with all my additions, it will really look stellar. I'm so glad I put the red in. You know, the last time I did this, it was the eyeballs kind of melted in with the rest of the crust, and you know, it wasn't immediately like, what am I looking at? And I really like this. I think this is a good idea. Hate to be a party pooper again, but I gotta hit the hay. Hey, no problem. Come and go as you please. Need to grab my umbrella out of my car tomorrow morning. There might be some heavy rains. Well, I hope you survived the rain. Peace and love, Jess. Hey. Excellent job. Thank you on the iPie. The morgue, says Azure Cloud. So by the way, Hailstorm in Pittsburgh was amazing, Jess. Wow, high praise, amazing. I'm so glad you had a good time. I just went and saw Gang of Youths. It was really good. That's how I see their name, Gang of Youths. Oh no, I don't know what that color is. Guess I'm doing black now. Yeah, let's put in some pupils. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Man, that iris is tiny. That is too tiny. For that big eyeball. Oh, pretty. Yo, that one looks really bad. Trying to save it. Trying to bring it back from the dead. I think it's pretty gone, though. It's pretty dead. If it's in a pie. It looks so ugly. I'm sure I can bring it back. So ugly. I need some real black here instead of just like half-dried gunk. This one's almost done. I can feel it. Nice, nice. It's looking up. It's looking up. They're all looking up. Oh, God. I love my life. I guess there are a lot of eyeballs that I can leave, like, kind of turned upside down, right? Is that fun? Like, not every single one of them needs an iris, right? Because they could be on the bottom. What would be on the other side? Like a cord. I don't want to show any, like, right? Would you have an... See, again, I guess I need to go find a dead body. I don't... Those are expensive. I don't remember what was on the back of the cow's eyeball. Just those eyelashes. creeping myself out. Let's make a little pupil, huh? Because those exist. Scared. Love it. I should make more small pupils. Maybe I should try to make them all small and see how much I mess up until I have to fix it. And make it bigger and bigger and rounder and rounder. Or just put the shine mark directly on my mistake. That's been working pretty well. It's a very appropriate song. I'm covered in green paint. Oh my god, I love this song. I love this stock song. I actually have this on my iPod and I love it. My iPod. My phone. You know what I mean. It's not like my mom. Me up, broken heart. Somehow you bring me up, broken heart. What? Oh, it looks even better. How about not dropping in all the green paint? First time you've been to Stage AE? How far away are you from Pittsburgh? Like, are you in the area? Yo, Pittsburgh. Are you from Pittsburgh? Do I know you from Pittsburgh? I don't remember. That is pretty darn cool, though. I didn't make the connection until now that you were in Pittsburgh. You're in my hometown. And you saw the best concert of your life. That's great to hear. Oh, this might be fun. So, how about I, like, make this entire thing practically an iris. Oops, already started. Like an iris and a pupil. That would be fun. Like 3 to 4 hours. I'm from Erie. Oh, okay. Had to look up the thing behind the eye because it was hurting my brain trying to work it out. Optic nerve? Like, that's what it is, right? I should have actually said it out loud. But I don't know what you would even say. Like, would you see the stem of it? Like, what would you even end up seeing? Oh, no, I messed this up. It's too dark. Am I right though? Is it the optic nerve? Kind of wasn't even paying attention to myself when I was talking. Oh no. What a mess. This needs a stronger tool. Whatever. I'm gonna leave that alone for a little bit. And finish up some of these half-done eyeballs. I don't want to leave them hanging and then like totally forget that I didn't finish them. That's adorable. Adorable. Need more white. It's coming along, isn't it? Optic nerve with veins, maybe. Look that up too. Yeah, it would be like a whole like veiny spider like coming out of the back of the eye. I don't want to do any of... Maybe I can. Maybe I can. I don't have to make it three-dimensional. It would be like we cut it off right there, right? Adorbs. Was that too much? Was that too much? like I put my hand in this one. Oh, I love that. My paintbrushes are stopping me from getting paint from my other paintbrushes. They're jealous. They jealous. They're looking yummy. Looking yummy. I'm just perfecting the perfect, sorry. Really good job making those eyes look like they are bulging. Yeah, man. If it were a full horror piece, I'd have the nerve and veins hanging over the crust. Whoa. That'd be pretty cool. I think I am gonna draw some optic nerves though, on some of these ones, and then leave a couple white. But that's what I'm gonna do, and I think then we're gonna be finished. Well, almost finished. What is it? It's almost 9. I said I was gonna be out by 8:30. Okay. I need to finish this though, right? Like, come on, I have to. The last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put in the eyeball, eyeball drink? What did I call it? Eyeball goo? Eyeball juice. That's what it's blood, I guess. That's what it's gonna be, but it's like milky blood. I don't know. We'll see. You'll see. They'll see. Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. All right. I have my apron on and everything. This is great. This all worked out. Okay. What shall I use? I guess I'm gonna take this same stuff. I'm gonna just I don't know if that's enough. Maybe I should be using the red paint directly. I think I should. Or at least a little more red paint, we'll say that. Did I use this? Is this what I used? Yeah. Oh, darn. Wow, that's way too much. I didn't know it was going to be so liquidy. I just bought that. Damn it. We'll be scooping it back up. I know you can't see my tablet right now. My palette. Alright, yeah, that's a little juicier, isn't it? You want to focus? So everybody can see? There we are. That is gruesome. Dude, I hope this isn't too gruesome for my customer. She's putting it on a wreath. Basically, I'm gonna like show her this and say, hey, I went a little further with the design. What do you think? And if you don't want it that gruesome, we can talk. We can change some things here. I'm gonna have to do that. It'd be really cool if she was on board though. But customer, she literally already paid for this. I'm not gonna not give her what she paid for. Let's just find some stragglers. People that don't have anything going for them. Kind of like those two. You don't see much of anything. Maybe this one down here. Whoa. Got away from me. Oh man, but if I put the goo on, I wonder if I'd be able to like kind of walk it back. Okay, I get it. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm going to finish. Look at it capturing the eyes. It found that one. That one's like the worst one. Whatever. So I think what I'm gonna do. Needs a little something over here. It does. Just a little something. Sorry. Okay. I am going to put the eyeball juice in here, which kind of is going to seal it up. Like, I don't think I'd be able to take away much more after that. And if the customer is disgusted by this, then I have a fresh one that it's all but painted white in the eyeballs. So I would have to do that, but it's pretty much ready, and I'll just sell this one as, like, with the official picture of it, so you know exactly what you're getting. You don't want it to be too gruesome. Okay. Honestly, I think that's as much as I can stomach. Pretty much. I like it. Do you? What do you think? Again, we're not quite done yet. I think I'm going to let it dry for just a minute. Check and find ones that I feel like could use a little more. Always seeing them. I'll never stop. Gorgeous pie. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You guys are great. See, I find people with my same sense of humor, my ridiculous sense of humor. Oh my god, that does look great. Oh, good enough to eat. Yeah, let's zoom in a little bit. You wanna zoom in? You wanna see a little bit of these deets while it's drying? Oh, that's a good shot. Look at those guys. Look at my nail. Ew, gross. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, honestly, I mean, I didn't have this much red. All I did, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I might have had a little bit at the base, but I didn't like dunk it in. I didn't drip it in. I was doing the veins, and I think I kind of just outlined the eyeballs, but I didn't have a basis of red. And when I add the pink eyeball juice, it's going to add a little more color, and I think it makes it pretty dimensional, don't you think? Okay, I'm going to show you the eyeball juice, and then we're going to get the show on the road. Ooh, looks like we're going to have just enough. I mean, I can make some more, but it would be a bit. So this is my eyeball juice. It's my cherry juice. Actually, I might even want to thin this out with a little. We'll get some more. Okay. My cherry juice, I think, is perhaps a little bit too dark for this, if I'm remembering correctly. I do want kind of this mix of blood and I don't know, whatever is inside your eye. If I'm remembering correctly, your eyes have a milky substance in it, like it's like a semi-translucent white, I think. I know that because of both the cow eyeball and that I know that you can get your eyes tattooed and you're basically injecting the liquid with color, with ink. It's not on my bucket list. Don't worry. I like my, what do you call that, scleras? The white part of your eye. Oh, Jessica coming out with a vocabulary once again. Alright, I think that's a little bit diffused, hopefully. Put enough in, maybe not, it doesn't really look like it. I won't be wasting it because I can always just add more color if I have any left over, and again, turn it into cherry juice. I think this is gonna be good. Okay. Oh, let's give you a little bit more of a view here. I'm thinking that's still too dark. So I really want to float this in there. Thank you, Alejandro. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate it. Okay, now this seems pretty darn thinned out. I think this will be the winner. Now this is semi-translucent, so once it dries, it's gonna it's definitely gonna shrink, always does, and it will be pretty translucent. So as long as I kind of get it in the general direction. It'll kind of eventually settle down into the right places. I don't think I put it all over the frickin' eye before. It was just kind of in the recesses, in the cubbies, in the corners. And this is what you see, it's fabric fusion. And I added in some of my my donut paint, my red donut paint. Because I guess they seem like similar types of material, and they work out pretty well together. They dry and they color things like I'm trying to do right now. Yikes. So you might be like, Jessica, you're losing all of your veiny detail. I'm really not. Like, this is gonna really melt down to a semi-translucent, like, pinky layer, and we'll be able to see that. You'll be looking close and you'll be looking pretty. And did I come up with all these materials myself? I did. I was like, fabric glue. It's the only translucent, like, flexible thing that I can think of. How do I make it red? Did we do it all already? That was fast. Time flies when you're gouging eyeballs out. Missed a spot. Oh, I missed a couple spots here. What am I saying? I think we got them all, guys. There it is. There it is. Like I've already mentioned, this is not its final form. It'll be a little bit more. A little bit more subtle, I think, I hope, maybe. Yeah, the red is usually not as opaque. It will dry down a little bit. It will lose some volume. It will lose some milkiness. Like this glue by itself, it can be. Let me just put the cap on. Why don't I? It's a kind of like this is a pretty clear bottle, and it's kind of like this viscous kind of off-white color, but it dries down completely clear. So yeah. We did it, guys! Man, I'm on pie! I'm like, where am I seeing, like, missing goo? Like an absence of eyeball goo. I think we'll save the optic nerve hanging out for another day, because this is a lot. I see you. I love it. What do you guys think? This is it. Ah, 9. Great. Didn't have to go to 9:30. I did not have time for that. Alright, guys. What do you guys think? Our eyeball pie. I'm playing with danger, because it is still quite viscous. It could slide and go anywhere. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to ask my customer what she thinks. It actually doesn't look too far from the original. There's a couple more veins, like we didn't have all of those optic nerves in there. I might be able to get rid of those if she doesn't like them. guys, as always, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. If you want to donate to Taps, you still can sneak in a couple super chats. But I'm going to be signing off because I've got like, I don't know, like 3 more things to film. It is 9. That's not going to happen. Oh my God. But thank you guys for coming along on this journey. I don't even know if I'm going to film anything. Like, I just want to start getting ready for bed. It's been a day. It's been a long day. You guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope that it's fun starting off your week with me, getting those creative juices flowing. All right, guys. Thank you guys always so much. If you want to continue your conversation, you can go over to the Discord. I meant to put it in this chat. I can put it right now. That's where we'll go. Share the link. Everybody from the stream is invited to the Discord, and only you. I'm kidding. If you have a friend, I guess they can come in too. I guess. It's like a party. Like, who do you bring to the party? Okay, guys. Let's see. Invite people. Copy. Alright, guys, there's the Discord server. Just Paul After Hours. I might peep in there, see if you guys have anything to show me or say, because I know you can't send everything. What do we got here? Oh, William Stoneburner. I missed this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, I gotta see all your videos. Oh, great. Renaissance Fair comedian reads a children's book. Oh my God, how exciting. I'm gonna watch that. And Hailstrom. Halstrom. Sound like my mother. Halstrom. The Steeple. I'm gonna watch both of these, you guys. Sorry if I'm late to the party. I haven't turned Discord on in a sec. But, have a great one, guys. Thank you for coming as always. Peace. Wait, what do I sign off with? Yeah, we'll do it. Peace. Love.